Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And, of course, there's the Celtics, a game and a half out.
And, you know, for the Celtics, their slow start to this season has brought some of this team's issues to light. And this is a team that I didn't think had any issues to speak of.
Well, some teams do stumble out of the gates, but there's still plenty of time to turn it around. Having said that, fans and the media tend to be a very impatient bunch.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Pritchard and White are their guards. Then there's Brown, and it's Queta in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Kelly Oubre out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. So, Tim, what stands out about both of these rosters is all of the talent coming off the bench.
Well, both benches utilize their reserves, and they go deep into that roster. A lot of production coming off the bench. And now it's going to be interesting to see, as they go at it, which bench unit is able to give their team the advantage.
And to have the right mentality coming off that bench, I mean, you got to be ready to go.
And I think the key is versatility. You've got to be able to check multiple boxes when you come off that bench for a good team.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Pass to Minot. Back to White. Here's Minot. Now Pritchard. White, a screen on Maxey. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Here's Edgecombe. White covering. And here is Drummond. From deep. And Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And it's Brown missing. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. White, wide open, he fires. Drills the three-pointer.
And there's some of the development of Brown's game, not just attacking to the rim, passing that ball out for a triple.
Maxey, no good. Boston trailing. Nifty move. And there's the nice layup by White. White's got 5.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Outside, Maxey. He gets that one. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that is some impressive body control right there on display by Maxey.
And with a bigger responsibility, Tim, the efficiency numbers for Tyrese Maxey taking a bit of a dip.
Well, they certainly have, but they've gone from great to just good enough. But I think, Kevin, as he gets more help and more guys come back from injury, those numbers will recover.
They sure will. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Here's Pritchard. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's White. The kick out to Brown. Oubre with the steal. Here's the floater. Maxey, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Queta. Good on the bucket. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Edgecombe. White covering. Watford bounce pass. And here's Maxey outside. And Boston with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Now Edgecombe. After the missed three from Derek White. There's the three. They get it back. And that one's good. Drummond's got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Brown outside. White looking around. Launches from deep. Oubre pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And there's the drive. Maxey on the wing. Another miss by Maxey.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
White. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. He has 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm. Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Brown with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. A nice shot by Brown.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Outside, White. Pass to Queta. To the middle. From 7. Some solid defense from Maxey.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Oubre finds Maxey. Now Edgecombe. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And here's a look at some numbers for Peyton Pritchard.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And the Celtics with possession here, trailing by 4. The kick out to Brown. Hits it from 3-point range. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
A guy who shoots the 3 well, and without hesitation, defense can't afford to give Brown that much room.
Maxey against Pritchard. It's stolen by Pritchard. Here's Brown. The rebound by Watford.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, player almost a decade younger. And Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
Yeah, he's more than capable. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And it's Brown missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Let's get loud and proud for your Sixers TNT.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Edwards comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Oubre. Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. And Fernie Simons comes in for Pritchard. Philadelphia leading by 3. Edgecombe with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. Into the lane. Now Grimes. Pass to Drummond. Way on the clock. The rebound by Cato.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Brown wide open. He fires. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Drummond. 17 points in his last outing. From deep, Maxey. Unable to get that one.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Brown the pass to Simons. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's a high percentage shot for Simons. He loves that corner 3.
Pass to Maxey. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Brown. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Edgecombe's got 5.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Now, here's Simon. Guarded closer. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Counted good. 10 points for Andre Drummond.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now, here's Simon. He's coming off a 25-point game against Orlando. Brown, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Edgecombe. .104 left here in the first quarter. And Drummond throws it down.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
White bounce pass on the wing. Brown. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Walker comes in for Edgecombe. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Detroit. Pass to Embiid. Back to McCain. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics trail by 4. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now Boucher. No good from outside. Here's Grimes. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. Embiid, no good. Andre Drummond has been on display for Philadelphia. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it is tough to lose when you get that many more chances to score.
And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with Philadelphia's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Normally, this is an injury that would take a while to recover from, but they're saying he may be able to play on it. We'll be monitoring the situation and keep you updated.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
Well, we certainly wish him the best during his recovery process. But right now, it's really next man up.
Walker out there with Edwards. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Embiid. And it's McCain in at the point guard position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Guys?
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Tillman. Here's Shireman. Hasn't made one yet. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Simon. Tillman's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 4. Grimes passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
You saw the full power of Joel Embiid on display right there. No one was getting in his way.
As the 25th pick back in the 21 draft, Tim, what's enabled Quentin Grimes to really break through here recently?
It's pretty simple, Kevin. It's opportunity. He finally got that chance to be able to be free offensively to show what his ceiling is, a much larger role offensively. Kind of reminds you of Jamal Murray a little bit, particularly now that he's got the green light.
So he's had the body, had the skills. It was just, as you're saying, the opportunity there to really capitalize.
Absolutely unencumbered on that end of the floor. It's amazing how guys can break through.
Changes for Philadelphia. Trendon Watford's checked in for Walker. Kelly Oubre comes in for Edwards. And Maxey subbed in for Jared McCain. Then for the Celtics, Minod's checked in. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Sam Hauser. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Maxey passes to Watford. Oubre outside. They get it again. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Simons up top. He's guarded by Grimes. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Pritchard from outside does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Maxey in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Maxey's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. It's Brown on the wing, covered by Oubre. Brown inside. He's against Oubre. Brown, no good. Screen by Watford. For 3, Oubre. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brown outside. Looking to get it going. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Philadelphia leading by 7. Pass to Grimes. Oubre outside. Here's Grimes. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. The Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, here's Oubre. Last game he had 13. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Pritchard passes to Simons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simons has got 7.
Well, we know he can hurt you from outside, but Simons also showing you a nice touch inside.
Back to Maxey. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. And the Celtics also making a change. Kate is checked in. Celtics trail by 11. Certainly one of the most intriguing parts of a new season, Tim, seeing which rookies have hit the ground running, have picked up and not missed a beat.
It's such a difficult adjustment, Kevin, when you get into this league and you see how fast things are happening, how big everybody on the court is. The window's very tight to make decisions. Very difficult to predict who is going to make that transition the fastest.
What was the one thing for you, size or speed or a combination of each?
For me, it was how quickly the shooting lanes closed up. You had much less time to make a decision of when to shoot, when to pass. That, to me, was the biggest transition.
Here's Brown, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. They get the rebound. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pritchard against Maxey. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside, Simons. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Minot. Now here's Simons. Here's the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Drummond sets the screen for Oubre. Down low. And Drummond throws it down.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Now here's Simons. 7 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Pritchard with the ball. Pass to Simons. Here's Queta. Nice ball movement by Boston. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The 76ers leading by 13. And one thing when a team underperforms like Philly did last season, Tim, they often bounce back.
Well, it always comes down to health, Kevin. If they have that, it feels like the East is wide open. They are going to have a chance to make some noise.
Grimes with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Simons. 10 points for him. Over Grimes. And it's Simons missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Grimes. Another three for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Simons. Pass to Queta. And here is Brown. A fadeaway. Rebound by the 76ers. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
Look, I know it's easier said than done, but you've got to just move on. You can't dwell on it and let it affect the next performance.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. He's checked in for Quentin Grimes. Celtics also with a sub. White, he's checked in for Anfernee Simons. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. To the paint. To halt the run. And he sinks the layup. Queta's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Now here's Drummond. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Celtics trail by 21. White the pass to Queta. Outside White. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, just in time. What a job by Brown to get it off before the buzzer.
Back to Maxey. Good on the triple.
The shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
The Celtics shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Pass to Minot. To the left side wing. Outside, White. And a miss there on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Pritchard passes to Queta. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's White. Oh, good on the triple. Philadelphia shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Maxey looking it over. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got 22 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Joel, you hold the lead now, but how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
A lot of times defense leads to offense. Thanks, Joel.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Just moving the ball, you can confuse and frustrate a defense.
Yeah, so many of their points have come off assists, executing at a very high level. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
It's a good opportunity for them to gain some momentum. On paper, they should win the lion's share of these matchups.
Well, we'll see if they can go on a run, and you're talking Lions. I'm saying they have the horses to do it. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
On the floor for Boston, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Minot in at the power forward position. Now here's Brown. 5 on the clock. Pass to Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got his second basket of the night.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Right back at you. Tyrese Maxey showing you his competitiveness.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Minot, good.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Maxey. Drummond trying to get himself free. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 27 points. Brown against Oubre. Brown feeling it out a bit. Driving the lane, and he makes good on the layup. Brown's got 17.
And that make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Back to Maxey. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Cada's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to White. Rebound by the 76ers. Watford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now, here's Maxey. He started closer. Not going to go that time.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. And it's White missing.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
It's stolen. And he drives in, and White slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Maxey after the basket by Boston. Misses the layup. Over in the corner, White. Now here's Brown. He's got 17. 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
And this is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
Maxey against Pritchard. To end the drought. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 29 in the game.
I love the determination of Tyrese Maxey. Has turned himself into a natural scorer, and he is always hunting the next bucket.
Now here's Brown. 19 points in the game, and they pick up 2. 21 points in the game. Philadelphia leading by 20. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Second is Tyrese Maxey.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. Pass to Brown. Over Oubre. Jaylen Brown again.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected men.
Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage. And in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot twos, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
So he comes up empty at the line.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Oubre with the steal. One-on-one fast break. White with the defensive effort. Celtics trail by 20. Pass to Minot. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. 76ers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Drummond with a screen on White. Inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Brown against Oubre. Brown inside. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Edgecombe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Watford. And here is Drummond. He's got 22. Outside, Maxey. Over Pritchard. Maxey, no good. Celtics trail by 19. Here's White. Pass to Minot. Maxey against Pritchard. Drops in the tray. Pritchard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. Tillman, he's checked in for Boston. Sam Hauser comes in for Brown. Embiid wide open. The 76ers with another miss. Celtics trail by 16. They set the pick. Here's Hauser. Tillman's shot is good.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. 8 points here for P.J. Edgecombe.
Don't sleep on Embiid's ability to create for his teammates, and it helps draw defensive attention away from his attack.
Pritchard drops in the layup for two. Pritchard's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
Philadelphia leading by 18. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Watford, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's White. He's got 9. Pass to Pritchard. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Out to the right wing. Back to McCain. Puts up a 3. Tillman grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 20. Now Pritchard. He's got 10. Outside White. This one for 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The 76ers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here's Embiid. Rebound Boston. Minot's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 58 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Pritchard. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Edgecombe. Drains the three-pointer. Edgecombe's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Will it go? Pritchard gets the bucket.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. A 3 ball. The shot by Watford, no good. To the paint, here's Minot. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Minot's got 7.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 21. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Quentin Grimes, Joel Embiid out there with Edwards. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Round the pass to Tillman. And here is Simon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boucher's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 23. Here's Grimes. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Brown. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Embiid with it. Pass to McCain. A three-pointer, no good.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Gets it to go. That one good from Tillman.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Maxey. Lays it up off the glass. Maxey's got 11 in the second half.
Maxey showing you a tremendous amount of fight to get that one to go.
Brown outside. With the fadeaway. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass. Maxey's got 6 here in this quarter.
Is this guy fun to watch or what? Maxey putting on a show with that ball handling display.
Pass to Brown. In the corner, it's Boucher. Back to Brown. Launches it. Can't hit that one. Philadelphia leading by 23. Now, here's Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Simon. Here's Maxey. It's good. Maxey's got 37.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Cade is checked in. On defense, Philadelphia. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Boucher finds Brown. Boston, no good that time either.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here's McCain. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McCain's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Here's Grimes. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. Misses the jumper. Outside, Simon. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now, here's Maxey. Softly drops in the floater. Maxey's got 39.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the inside, Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Drummond a screen, shoots. Grimes with the bucket.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
To the middle. And the dunk by Boucher.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. The 76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Now, here's Maxey. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Maxey. The rebound by the Celtics. And here's Brown. Back to Hauser. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. From outside, off the mark. Grimes passes to Maxey. Back to Grimes. The rebound by Simons. The Celtics have... gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Now here's Edwards. Outside, Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Edwards, no good. The Celtics shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Brown the pass to Hauser. Now here's Boucher. Boucher with a screen on Maxey. And it's Simons missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's McCain. Drummond sets the screen for McCain. The 76ers with another miss. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Back to Hauser. A three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 23. Pass to Maxey. Shoots over Brown. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Celtics shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Down low. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. The 76ers leading by 21. Now Grimes. Outside Gordon. Trying to get something going. The rebound by the Celtics. Kata's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. There's a screen. Brown outside. Just 4 to shoot over Gordon. And it's Brown missing. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
That one drops for him.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Pass to Kata. Brown against Gordon. A nice shot by Brown. That's 29 points for Jaylen Brown.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyrese Maxey.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
And Boston has possession. The 76ers getting the bucket. And Kata gets it to go.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. Here's Brown. Bucket is good. Brown's got 31.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Joel, tonight was a statement win. What is it that people should know about this team?
You know, we tough, especially defensively. That's our motto. We want to guard, we want to get stops, and I think we did that pretty well tonight. But you know, we young, we learning every day, and we're gonna be really good.
The more reps, the better, and a lot to look forward to in the future. Thanks, Joel.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.